come on, settle in. How we doing, beautiful people? Welcome. This will be a very short, just kicking it stream, but I just wanted to check the fuck in with you beautiful folks and see how everyone's feeling. What is good? What up, cunt? What up, dirty Q-tips? Very short like my pee-pee. Even shorter. You are more hung than you know, my friend. Alright? Wake, I want to kiss you on the forehead. Thank you for going live. I will accept that. Thank you. W, first day on Fat Camp stream? Well, I'd hardly call that the first day of Fat Camp, but god damn it, I think it's gonna go well. Look, man, here's the impasse, alright? One is that Ms. among many know that 90% of the content of a Fat Camp is, suffering. But I don't want it to be too much suffering. Because I want it to also be useful, but people really want the suffering. I'm so glad Bean's out here, dude. I'm glad that more people get to see how cool he is. You know what I mean? Like, Bean is just the absolute shit, man. I hopped in that chat for like 15 minutes. Was wondering why is Canute's chat so mean to you? I don't know, man. I don't know. He's like my homie. Yeah, I don't know if it's just chat culture. I don't really... I don't take anything I hear on their chat seriously. You know what I mean? Bean is the man, though. I'm so glad he's there. He's the absolute shit. Suffering isn't sustainable. Exactly. But that's also just not exactly the most interesting thing. Like, people want the content. You know what I mean? You just giga chat yourself. First time chatter. Because that's sick. And you belong. Who do you think had the best last meal today? Bean by a landslide, dude. Honestly, everyone else has kind of sucked my dick. Russell's, like, my favorite food is fucking Chick-fil-A, which, like, it is good. But it's not that good. It's just not that good. Like, it's not my, like, if I had one last thing to eat before I totally overhauled my life, it would not be that. Not at all. Bean with a chicken parm? Bean didn't get chicken parm. He got some mozzarella sticks. Honestly, it was solid. Whataburger over Chick-fil-A? I don't really agree. It's like saying that, like, Orange Fanta is better than Coca-Cola. They're very different. You know what I mean? Yeah, doing some 2-on-2 hoops would be really cool. I agree. What is your last meal? It'd probably be a lot of sweets, dude. I do a lot of sweets, 100%. Cannot, what? Keep it coming, chatters only grow more powerful with your mentions? I'm gonna ban you if you become an antagonist. I don't care for any of, like, not a single shitty chatter who prides themselves on being a troll is ever worth keeping, ever. My chat is pristine. I have an immaculate chat of supporters. I want nothing to do with cunts at all. You will get yeeted. It takes me 30 seconds of reading Canute's chat to remind myself why I'm adamant about keeping a good chat culture. I do not want you fuckers. I'm happy if you want to be cool, but, like, I don't want dicks. I see you eyeing that red velvet. He should have given you a bite. Oh, I didn't want to bite that at all. Mine would be steak. I love steak, but I don't think that's a last meal. You know what I mean? I mean last meal before going on a diet. Did S-Fan have any takes on having a big snake in the house? I honestly think no. It just kind of showed up here, and that's what we're dealing with now, is that we have that big-ass chain. That's it. You're saying say cross-ban these motherfuckers? Oh, God, no. Who cares? Miz was a homie to back you up? Well, Miz and I had the idea. Miz and I was the one who went out and did it. Like, of course. I mean, like, look, dude, the thing is that the first lift should be, like, an actual planned event that people are, like, the boys are here about. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, at least. New here, hoping to be a part of the good chat culture. Honestly, just your age. You likely might not have this issue. Love the streams. What? Dress your age? What does that even mean? Are you telling me to like dress? I don't get this. He's calling me a slut. Okay, that's sick. Let's see. I do be dressing slutty. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I'm not. I'm not drunk. I am tired though. I did go live at like 1:30 after I talked about content for like 3 hours after stream today. So that's why I'm so fucking cooked, boys. But yeah, no, I mean, Miz and I were like, no, we absolutely should not be just like randomly training on stream right after. Like, you should do the like. There's like there's like actual strategy to conveying stream content. You know, the hype of watching everyone train, I think, should be preserved until everyone's like really training. Call me crazy, but that's how I feel. But I'm not a big fan of everyone just being like, I'm going to go bench. Like, it's slower. The only people who are saying I was wrong are just like Canute frogs, who, like, if I say something, they'll think it's bad.
You and I were destined to be best friends like we are.
But I don't know. I don't know how someone who, like, I like so much, who I have such a good friendship with, could create such a shitty chat sometimes. I don't know how you guys have gotten to that point. I was up to a high standard, but if you want to throw around the word training, keep it off stream. Don't piss me off. Wait, what is that? Is that like a copy pasta? You ever bulk? Yeah, I was 260 at one point. I was a big old boy once upon a time. Canute's mods are the mods and VIPs are the cancer. I'm 6'4". I'm a bit confused why some Canute viewers have such an issue with you. You seem like a cool. I don't look, man. I don't know. I think a lot of people, just like there's like an entire subset of the internet that just loves to hate, man. It's like the whole premise of their content is just being like kind of a dick. It's like that's where they have fun. But generally speaking, they're all pretty cool. Like, look, here's the thing. It's a culture of like being a dingus, you know what I mean? Like when you look at the actual like it's more so that it's jarring to come into, right? Cuz like the spine of the content is just like making fun of people, right? That's it. It's the way I see it, at least. It's dingus maxing. But yeah, this was me at 247. I don't have a 260 shot, I realize. But this is my 247 check-in. That was big. I was big old boy. I was a big old boy then. But I was pretty fat. I'm pretty much just as strong now as I was. I don't know. I was stronger then for sure, but wasn't that bad. Did you like being big? No. I much prefer being fat or fast. I like being fast and lean way more. I'm in a long distance relationship right now, and I'm not sure if it'll work in the future, but I want it to. What could I do to make it work? The best thing for you to do to make a long distance relationship work is to make it a short distance relationship. 100%. Yeah, you should find a way to make it as close a distance relationship as possible as soon as possible. Get her pregnant? Based. Break up live on Twitch? I struggle with sugar cravings. Any tips? I don't have cool things like sugar-free maple syrup. What country do you live in? You struggle with sugar cravings? Anything with sucralose? Yonabari? India? Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to guide you there, man. I've never been. I don't know what's available. I feel awful. I have very little. Do you know how many calories your guys are going to be at for fat camp? Probably around 2,500 to 3,000 if I were to guess personally. But that's just my first guess, if there's to be any. What do you guys think if we ran like an within the gym competition to have like you know, I want to have something that like encourages people to like maybe like we give a free month to like the person who loses the most weight over the course of the month. But I hate weight loss competitions because people tend to just lose weight in an unhealthy way. But I want to find a way to like bring the gym into it. You know what I mean? Did you actually know Joe's hungry? Fuck yeah, I did, man. Mike, do you think we can organize gym music thing next Monday? Probably. You know what? What if it's just like the best before and after photo or something? That way it's not like a digit thing, you know? That would be the easiest thing. A collective goal? Yeah, that'd be good. I don't know, man. I do not know. I'm pretty fucking tired though, man. I don't know how long we'll be live. I really just wanted to. I felt like I had to go live today, to be frank. But I'm pretty juiced, man. So let's see. How about a 1,000 pound club? Yeah, we're gonna do like a PR board, I think. Fat camp on your stream tomorrow. Yeah, I don't really want it on my stream though. I'm gonna be frank with you guys. I don't like that kind of through traffic. Why not? I just don't want to deal with it. It's obnoxious. Like I don't want this whole like fuck the fat people culture that seems to be burgeoning like I just don't find it endearing. How bad was the chat today? Out of curiosity, how bad was it on a scale of 1 to 10? Streamers have post-traumatic stream disorder. It's the hardest job. Horrid. It was fine. Like 5, 7 to 8. Let's see. 4 out of 10. That's not too bad. I wonder. Maybe I'll look at the chat. We could review the VOD and pre-ban some people. That would not be the worst thing, honestly. Miss Chat or Canudes because they both got fucked. No, Mrs. Chat's fucking great, honestly. I never have any issues with Mrs. Chat. They're very cool and supportive typically. It's like uniquely a Canute chat issue. I've never had so much actual I mean just like true like miserable cunts before in one place be so enabled in my life. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's just go to like a random. Boneless steak? Oh, we had an F. It doesn't seem too bad. I don't know. I'm not seeing like a ton of hate being spammed or anything. Canute's chat is accustomed to punching up a Canute. I actually disagree that that's the sole issue. I think that people who love to be shitty online find communities that it's allowed to be, that people are allowed to be shitty at. You know what I mean? And then they make their home there. That's why they get shittier with time. It's not just that. Like Grayson's chat is a good example of people who I think are really like locally shitty. It's strictly to Grayson. And they love everyone who isn't Grayson. You know what I mean? No, like almost every chatter I've ever banned has become a regular in Canute's chat or was already a regular in Canute's chat, 100%. Maybe it's just a problem with you? Yeah, it could be. What time do fat camps start tomorrow? Fat camp's gonna start at 3 tomorrow. I love all the Bean love though, man, because Bean is the absolute fucking homie. He deserves all the love.
Yeah, we don't talk about the girlfriend on stream.
No, it's not. They shot at every guest. Sure.
We're still live, Canute. I just dislike the domain because it's a highway on the right side. It says Hester's Crossing. Yeah. 5 minutes. We started a gym there in January. Oh yeah. Big one. 20,000 square feet. Come on, Bean. Come on, Bean. Come on, Bean.
That's
This
too
is
many
funny.
calories, guys.
He can't do the cum. He's cum free, man. What's this?
No way, so.
They must hate him here in this area.
And it's Canute's chat.
They must really hate this guy, Wake. No wake zone here as well. Second warning sign.
What is
It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. Canute VIP did that? I know. For taking the last meal, what would you have eaten? It's really been so long since I've had a cheat meal, man. Like, it's kind of hard for me to really decide. Like, what would I do? I'd probably have done like a full breakfast. Like if I could do a full breakfast buffet with like fucking like muffins and pancakes and waffles, some eggs, breakfast sausage, maybe a steak, stuff like that. I'd be really into that. What is the chat? Well, that's for coming on Bean, which is just like a good thing to do. That's just base.
Waffle fries are good.
And did we want any ranch or blue cheese on the side or both? None?
Get the ranch on the side here.
Ranch?
It
I
comes
got
with.
it. Perfect.
You'll want it. It's good.
We get waters as well. Thank you. Could I?
We got our honey barbecue burger all the way with fries on the side, okay for you? And then we have our monster balls.
They were great. Man Bun Guy's funny. Man Bun Guy I don't care about at all. I don't. There's like such a... It's so easy to decipher like people who are cunts from people who are like memeing. It's very easy. It doesn't take much. Yeah, Mrs. Chat's great. Mrs. Chat's actually great. Comparatively, it's not even close. Why are they so mean to you? You literally do nothing toxic. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not. Here's the thing: you don't have to be toxic to not be likable. You know what I mean?
That you're suddenly way more expensive here compared to everywhere else. That's what I heard. And they're probably paying their workers a decent wage. So what I'm saying.
Show's only bad when you turn to the gym and they decided to lift. I'm going to be honest, man. That was something that Miz and I both decided on. You know what I mean? That's it. We had both... Looking... Libtard Wake. Imagine... It's like, bro... They're like, yeah, man, because Canute's literally arriving at the conclusion himself, and they're like, Libtard Wake. He's like, oh, wow, that's not... So the food's not actually cheaper. They're just outsourcing all the expenses to tipping. I was like, yeah. Viewers wanted the content? Yeah, but the problem is, I'm going to be frank, I didn't want to stop it because I didn't want to be that guy who stops the content. You know what I mean? Like, I really didn't want to be that. But I kind of realized there was no way around it. Because if they kept going, it was just going to be one stupid fucking, you know, borderline valueless training. And two, like... It's just super anticlimactic to me, man. So, I don't know. Like, I just think it's bad, man. Like, what do they even have to say about it?
Ready to go. He's ready to go.
To do more.
It's up to Canute. I mean, it's your
man.
Let's see. What do they have to say? I came down. It's really like teaching Bean how to, like, press for the first time. on like just like a random chest press. It just doesn't feel like the right time. I don't know if I'm like going crazy. It's just like there's better content out there for us.
Your chest is like opening up.
Guys, I want to pace the hype of getting a first workout in. I don't want to stream this. I want to pace it.
Face it.
Yeah. We have a fucking big workout tomorrow. It's going to be cool. Personally.
It's fine. I
was not that down.
You what?
I had to get dragged into the.
Typical Wake. Classic Wake. He said classic Wake and typical Wake all at once. Oh, this guy Schizo posted in like 4 chats yesterday that I was cringe. It's so fast. I ignore Wake easy.
This, so yeah, I'd be down for tomorrow.
Like we have like a good.
I mean, Jeff wasn't even saying do it on stream. He was going to do it off stream.
Cardio.
You guys are fine to train and stuff. Just learning movements. I mean, yeah, it's a big thing. 100%. Man, fun. Ignore Wake. Make the vibe killer. Yeah, it sucks, but so be it, dude. Think that, you know, we're gonna have a lot of workouts. Maybe like a half-assed one after we just had crazy cheat meals is not the first group training session to stream.
Yeah.
If I'm making like an executive call on just what I think is fun.
No, I mean, I fully agree. Yeah.
But
I feel you.
It's up to Canute. I mean, it's your.
I mean, it doesn't.
Hairbun strikes. Boo Wake, he's so bad at content. Canute is literally the dingus who, with no hype at fucking 11 p.m. will be like, well, then let's do the workout. You've all had 2300 kcal. Why not do the workout while most people are sleeping? We have watched viewership go down 5,000 in the last hour alone. Let's all go lift now. It's like, it's just like, you just watch it. Like, the caricature they drew of you as an ultra-liberal guy uses big words. It isn't a bro, and unfortunately it's stuck. I know. It makes me want to, like, legitimately never interact with the community ever, man. It's so shitty to deal with. Miz defends you after you leave? Well, yeah, because Miz and I literally arrived at this conclusion. Miz is just bracing for me to get the hate. Like, 100%. Don't interact with him? Yeah, well, I have to interact with Canute. You know what I mean? But it just feeds this fucking, like, insufferable fucking hellscape. Like, I don't know if people get how, like, not fun it makes it. So shit. It's okay for you to be the bad guy for chat. Plenty of loved reality people are the heel. I'm not like a heel type. I don't like that. I don't like conflict or upsetting people at all. It's like not fun.
You and I were destined to be
I
best
spend a lot of
friends like
time
we are.
avoiding conflict, as a matter of fact.
But it wasn't planned any workout. It was just because you wanted it, or do you guys?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't care if we stream it or not. Jeff just said he was going to go work out, so I was like, I'll do it until we leave.
Wait until it's on my stream, guys. Oh, this guy's been like a cunt. He like said backseat training yesterday when I told Noko not to round his back on hypers. Wait, you need to learn how to talk less? How do you even... Has Wake put any money into this gym? Guy's such a loser. Like, dude, Canute, how do you keep a chat that's this shitty? It's just insane, bro. Ah, it's just not fun. This guy sucks, though. This dude's a cunt. I see him all the time. I don't even know who's his main community is. It's insane. I think you talk too little on other streams because of shit like this, dude. I don't even have fun with it, man. Why do I care so much? I don't know, Laz. If you've ever been subjected to a great deal of contempt when you're trying to hang out with your friends, you'll realize very quickly that it just isn't fun. Like, it's just not fun to be disliked, period. Like, I try pretty hard to stay out of the way of people's content and be supportive of people. Like, actually, dare I say, it's like probably the most important thing to me is that I'm seen for the efforts I put into making sure other people are okay. It's a big part of what I believe to be a good life. And it's not fun.
Because we're stuck here.
We are
Simply
stuck
doesn't have his phone.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing it.
Okay. That's what I think. But
Yeah.
No, chat is not Knut stealing Wake's content.
Wake has to control shit. Guy who doesn't eat 3 times a day is giving bodybuilding advice. Yeah. It's fucking man bun. Look at this shit. No, that's
What
not
about
the
that
fucking...
at all?
I'm thinking about, like, the fucking next 30 days of content and how, like, you know, it's fun. It's like, you know, we're doing our big thing the next day. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
And it is one thing to
Yeah, he is throwing a temper tantrum on stream. LMAO. This is why his streams peak at 2K. Why? I don't even think I want to, dude. I don't even want to do this content anymore, man. I think I'm over it, man. I love hanging out with my friends, dude. I don't want to occupy this heel space. Like, it's not fun. Like, it's just not, dude.
To be like fucking stuffed. Like, I know you're fucking stuffed. I'm fucking stuffed.
Light cardio is good for digestion, but like, you know,
Yeah.
it's really not even like a food thing. I just think the most important thing is just to piece out cool content. Like the first group. No, because Miz knows I went and took the fucking stab for this. Because Miz and I literally went and talked and we're like, we should not, absolutely not be doing this workout right now. Like Wake middle management Wilder. Dude, I mean it when I say I'd rather quit streaming than make that this. Training thing I think is a big deal. I don't want to do like a half-ass thing, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Personally. And that would go on, I mean, we could even stream it on your channel, so I... Wake is staring at your Casso? What is a Casso? I know it's not about my content here. I actually just think it's...
No, I'm just reading chat. We're doing 100%.
Real Wake Candies will stay.
Shut the fuck up, pig Mizkiff. Dude followed the day that day. So bizarre. Yo, thank you for the 200. I appreciate that, brother.
I want to do more on your channel.
I don't know. I'll be back here just in case.
I have a free weight bench.
Your workouts are pointless. Mid-kiff, content cog, go back to work. It's so dumb.
In like years, so I don't know how different it is. Wait, what?
Just be careful that you're not fucking up.
No, I won't. Make sure
But
you
wait,
have the engagement.
when are you starting? Yours?
When am I starting mine tomorrow?
No, today. So I can raid.
Oh god, I don't know when. Probably like... I mean, whenever I get home and eat, but I still have to talk with some people, so it might be a bit.
That's the only issue with this.
I mean, fuck. Russell, are you gonna stream tonight?
Huh? Maybe. Why? What's going on? Raid? I streamed tonight if I got raided.
Stick around for a sec. You can always do that, and I mean, I don't need the raid tonight or anything.
So
Yeah, like we're going home with the canoe, so.
Well,
Or we're
when
going
are
home with
going
you.
home? I only have
I can
one
go
seat in
home
my
whenever.
car.
When we're finished here, I'm going home.
Okay. Well, yeah, I could go whenever.
Canute, what is this? Who cares what viewers say? Like, I don't know if you understand. It is not fun to go on streams and be actively hated. Like, it is not fun. You get called fat bald. It is not fun to have, like, actual, like, be, like, vilified actively. It is not fun. Canute, my dude.
So when all of you are going up there or going home, I'm going home.
Okay.
wait, what?
He said when we're ready to go, he's ready to go.
I don't know, man. I knew I should have just said it when we were up there, but this is insane, man. Ugh. You should see what the Discord servers say. Chat is so wholesome compared. Well, thanks, Winston. Again, I will prove the point that I do not want this. I feel like I mean it, dude. I am happy to not stream a single fucking thing. Like I do not. I like helping out my friends and hanging out. It's something I enjoy. I don't care. I do not like this. I will gladly. I do not. This is why I don't fucking ask for any fucking streams on my channel. You fucking insufferable pig people, dude. How can you be? How can you think this way?
Yeah,
I fucking streamed alone in my fucking room for the last year and a half, Chad. I am happy to keep doing it. No. I do not like these people. Yo, what up, Stacia? Welcome in, man. Thank you for the raid. Big love, dude. Yo, what up, dog? Thank you for the raid, man. Big love, dude. Yeah, anyways, these guys are gonna get all fucking turbo fucking punted into the fucking stratosphere. I just don't get it, dude. I try to be kind and like giving to everyone I encounter, man. It just feels weird to be so like... I'm not used to being hated. I don't have fun with it. Like, I just don't. I don't like it. It does hurt. I do notice it. I'm not going to act like it doesn't. It sucks, man.
Don't listen to any of them. Wake is letting some of the viewers get.
Okay, well, you read the message.
Yeah, but I told you, and I told you.
I don't look at, again, I don't look at chats during streams. People just read shit out loud or they TTS it. Like, there's a reason why I never look at chat on stream. If I'm ever on my phone, I'm texting your mother every single time. Every single time. Unless a chat gets read out loud or it's TTS'd, I don't know what's happening on stream ever. I don't. I'd never look at chat for a reason.
But I saw them say it a few times, and I said, it isn't about that, was my whole point. That is the whole point.
I don't know, man. Canute's never been selfish with streaming in his life. Ever. You're a dingus if you think that. The problem with Canute is that he's, like, sometimes unselfish to the point of just, like, people just come up and he's like, yes, come on, join the week of content. You can join Camp Canute.
But Wake, I want to raid you as always. That's the only thing.
Bald.
I hate those comments. Can I untime out? No, that guy's going to be timed out for the day. Like, no. Because it's not true. That's like what, like... I don't, the last thing I want is, guys, Canute's never been the problem. You guys are dinguses. Canute's just like, look at him. He's just like believing in the best in people. He's the opposite of a Canute problem. It's just a dumb chat problem. Canute will invite random people to live in his house for a month, dude. He's got nothing but good emanating from his soul. There's a difference, man. A big difference. I'm not going to listen to that. Jeanette would not let me. I know, but you would do it, and then you'd have to be like, yes, Jeanette, he's going to stay here. And then she'd be like, Canute. No, you did misroll for sandwich. There probably isn't going to be it. I'm now just like, I do not like feeling like I'm like the bad dude in content. Like, it just makes me not want to stream. That's it. Like, I just hate it. Like, I mean it when I say I'm actively just trying to fucking have fun and make good content. It just gets so annoying, man. Like, I really did earnestly believe, like, Miz and I had both agreed that it is anticlimactic. You need the income, though? No, I really don't. I make a lot of money already. Like, I'm actually in a pretty good spot in my life. Like, I can do what I do here on my desktop fine. I just like hanging with my buddies, man. Yeah, I mean, like, it is cutting content. Like,
thank you so much.
That was sick.
Best of friend.
I appreciate that. Big love. It's a huge bomb and all, man. But, you know, don't give subs when things are low to think it's going to turn it around or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I can't promise you that. And I'm never trying to get subs when I'm talking about, like, dumb shit. But I love you. Thank you, man. Like, the point is that we only have 30 days of content, and I remember Camp Canute, it will hit a lull. And every day should get milked, in my opinion. Like, I know I don't impose a lot of structure or, like, thought behind my own content, and it's mostly just me going live and talking, but, like, I help plan and develop everyone else's content. Like, most of the humans in my immediate circle, I put an enormous amount of time and effort into planning fun content and bits with them for their content because it's fun. I don't have the look at me thing to, like, really do that. I did not make Canute. Canute made me. It's not even close. Not even... I have so little to do with Canute's success, it's hysterical. But I try really hard to give to other people's content. And I mean it when I say that, like... I'm going to start streaming. So if we can't do Camp Canute when we initially planned, I'm going to be streaming midday at the gym. Like, I'm going to wake up earlier and do that. Because one thing I've learned is that the gym needs to have constant content. So it will happen. But yeah, no, I think what I hate more than anything is, like... The comments from Canute's chat do bug me to the point to where I do respond, and I don't get as upset about the comments as I do the fact that I responded. Does that make sense? So, like, I get into a worse mood because of the fact that I responded to the comments and, like, I let them bother me, and I feel like I need to justify how they bothered me in some sense. You know what I mean? And so then I get in these stun locks and I feel worse because I'm not having fun making content. It's not even about feeding the trolls. And I just will never understand this culture of like wanting to upset people. So like there's like a lot of shame in like allowing something to bother you. You know what I mean? But they did a really good job of identifying the thing that bothers me, which is, you know, being like made to feel unwanted. You know what I mean? It's not just like I don't want to feel liked necessarily. It's okay when things are totally like I'm not someone who wants to be talked about. Do you know what I mean? Like I've never been that kind of person. If you're going to talk about me, I'd prefer it to be positive. You know what I mean? But I'd rather like not be I'd rather have no press than bad press. You know what I mean? That's part of why I do this. I don't want to be wanted. That's it. It's like the difference between someone like it's the difference between like what's a good word for putting this? It's the difference between going like asking someone out and then being like, "Oh, no, thank you." You know what I mean? And just being at a bar and having a hot woman come up and be like, "By the way, I will never fuck you. I would never fuck you. I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole, you fucking monster person." You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference, right? Hey, did make you Canute? You've done nothing, but you are my dude. I've never Canute. If you think I'm actually ever thinking about not going on stream, you're fucking. Come on, I'll see you tomorrow at 1. I'll tank chat. I'll take hate from your chat forever. All right, like come on. You're one of my best friends. I don't. Canute, I know I'm wanted by you guys. Like again, you guys are all my like you're my best friends. I don't ever feel like I can't be there ever. I just hate this like fucking typecast of me being this buzzkill to chat. It's like not fun. You know what I mean? Like it's whatever. It goes away though. But I did legitimately think it was a bad idea to like do that training session there. And I wish I just communicated it when I felt it, but I didn't. And then I just should never have considered chat. I'm just not good at stomaching the hate. You know what I mean? Like I'm just not. I've never been very good at it, man. I do have my own like you know, sensitivity to that shit. You know what I mean? Like I was not thinking about it myself. Yeah, no, I get it. I think Miz and I were talking about how to make this month of content great, and I was like, I think we're blowing our load right now because we're doing a workout stream half-assed. He's like, oh, yeah, no, we definitely are. And I was like, yeah, okay, should we go stop? He's like, yeah, go fucking tell him to stop. And I was like, yeah, I think you're right. I think everyone was just chilling after the stream content was over. That's how I saw it. That's how some people will see it, but you got to think like a lot of it's trying to like compel new people to take interest in what we're doing. And I think a little structure is important. But yeah, I do feel bad for like responding. Sorry, L decision is different from guy who eats 3 meals a day giving bodybuilding advice and shit. Like, it's... Like, there's a difference between being, like, Boo Wake and, like, man bun libtard cucks content. What a fucking asshat. Wake's a loser, and I like him more when he shuts the fuck up. Like, that is not the same thing as being like, no, Wake. Wake needs to be in control. Like, what? You know, like, it's not the same as just saying, like, L Wake, L man bun. That's fine. That's like, it's like things get really pointed. You know? Well, yeah, everyone's nice in person. You know what I mean? I mean it when I say I've never in my life had a problem with someone in person. Like, probably since I was, like, 12. It is not hard to connect with people one-on-one at all. It's just not. Is that a challenge? Legitimately, yeah. What about that guy you kicked out of the gym? Didn't even have a problem with him. At all. He apologized. I gave him his keys when I found them. It was fine. I just had to make sure he knew to take what I said seriously about not coming back in, and then he did. And he's not come back since. Yeah, he found his keys. If it's worth anything, I feel like sometimes you can come off a little contrarian, debatey, and butt heads with only Canute for no reason. Like what, Fredo? The person who spammed in 4 chats yesterday that I'm cringe now, game over? What is it? What did I become unnecessarily contrarian about? Can you cite a single thing? This is contrarian of me to do that. But, like, can you, like, list something that you're like, that was unnecessary? It's good we confront this, Fredo, as you are one of the main offenders here. %90 of the time I'm getting contrarian with Canute, it's like because he didn't communicate it perfectly because English is his second language, and then he says, yes, that's what I meant after I say it. Fredo, you have the floor. We are waiting for you, Fredo. Let me come off a little gooner. I am a gooner. I think that a lot of the problem comes down to that Canute is, like, very jacked, and I am, like, kind of skinny. And so if I have input on training or diet, it's seen as illegitimate to the fucking cretins who have no ability to comprehend the legitimacy of information beyond whether or not it came out of the biggest person. And there's a reason why Canute and I have good back and forth and speak to depth on things involving the human body, because we both know a good amount. And so I think if I were, like, really big and jacked, it wouldn't be an issue because people would see me as being credible in this context. It's a big thing I've noticed. I like you, dude. I like you in streams. I'm just saying what might be the reason behind this wave of hate. Okay. And I'm just asking you to say, like, what do you think I'm... Like, everything I do with Canute is me bantering. Like, we just have fun back and forth. What am I doing to be actually contrarian with him? When have I ever needlessly, like, refuted something he said? I just don't get it. Well, that's why a lot of other, like, most chats don't really question my credibility. It's that Canute's like a bodybuilder, you know what I mean? So he's jacked as fuck. And so his chat refutes my validity as, like, an educator in that way. Like, with the tipping thing, well, yeah, I'm going to be honest, man. Maybe this is just me. I mean, like, established audience and you're mostly a new face. Unless you're going to be an absolute scene-stealing presence, then there's going to be a few that don't like the change and will complain. I think people would hate me even more if I did nothing but steal the scene. I try to stay out of the way to avoid that hate. Yeah, we've never had disagreements on training or diet. How do you feel about Diet Hassan comments? Hassan doesn't need to diet. He looks good thick. Fredo has not provided any insight into his claim, by the way. I think the problem is that a lot of viewers are used to their streamers' perspectives going, like, totally unchallenged, and I don't even do it in, like, a contemptuous way. It's typically banter, like goofing off about tipping culture and the thought that it is okay to tip someone. I asked, when am I being contrarian towards Canute? Like, when, at what point? Like, how am I being contrarian and butting heads with him in this context? How much do you make from Twitch? $1 million. Wake, why do you care? This is an insecurity from childhood. I mean, yeah, probably. I really care about maintaining peace in my environments, and it's weird having those scale. I don't know if you know a lot about old WakeWilder, but I didn't really intend to be a content creator. There's a reason why you never see a post on social media ever. I don't fucking tweet. I don't fucking post on Instagram. I don't typically want to have much attention. I'm aware that I can't control what other people think. Do you know how different it is to know you can't control what other people think and just be, like, assaulted with, like, 1,000 new opinions of you that are, like, incredibly unkind? I'm telling you, it's the difference between asking someone out and them saying, like, no thanks, and, you know, just, like, showing up to the bar and a woman coming at you and, like, spitting in your face and saying they'd never fuck you unprompted. You know what I mean? It's just a big difference. I've never tried ketamine, no. Don't control like a narcissist, be different. I think a narcissist is someone who's wholly and totally unfazed by, like, my willingness to see your criticism as valid is what leads me to feel kind of harmed by the shittiness, you know? Like, I don't understand that.
Thank you so much. Best friend.
Yo, big love, brother. Appreciate that.
Fuck the haters. You rock, Wake.
Yeah, whatever. Thanks, though. I appreciate the sub, dog. They're not unfazed. They try to control perception as much as possible. If this is... Yeah, no, I saw Fredo say that he has no specific example and that it was just a vibe. If it's patently narcissistic for me to, like, point out that people saying mean shit is hurtful, then I don't know what to say, man. Like, I don't... That seems like something anyone would do. I don't know to what extent that's... Like, I don't get that. Yeah, it was a goodbye meal. I think people are, like, used to that. I don't know. Like, a lot of people don't enjoy, like, I think if anything, human beings are, like, hardwired to be really sensitive to social upheaval and, like, provocation. In that most of what we do as people is like a survival mechanism, is try to appease the collective, right? Like, that's like what we do, right? So typically speaking, when you see negative things about you, I think it's only natural to be like, oh shit, what did I do? Fuck. Aw, SMH, tragic. What's tragic? The Rebel Zero? Maybe I'm lost on your point here. Maybe I'm lost here. Chatters and streamers. So what's your thing
You
here?
and I were destined to be best friends like we are.
Yo, think of the sub, dog. Because I'm pretty sure you're the one who was like, don't control like a narcissist, but I think ultimately what I'm trying to communicate is that I was unprepared for it, and I feel shame for how it was I allowed those words to derail my mood and my ability to do my job well. That makes sense? I don't know, man. I'm sure if I met you all in person, we'd have a decent time, man. Did you have a craving for any food you saw today? Probably some pluckers, yeah. Others just use people as a means by which to live themselves. Codependency is needing others, is needing to needed by others. Pluckers is fucking great, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I have fun streaming, man. I'm never gonna make everyone happy, of course. Fixed Twitch chat is a hopeless mission. Nah, we have a good one though. I like it. Would you ever quit streaming over what people say to you? No, fuck. Are you kidding me? No. No, I'm only tired because I spend all day streaming every day. That's it. Dude, I love my community. Don't like you at all, bro. I can actually relate to you in a certain degree. Most of my shit is just trolling because you're entertaining it. But why? Like, why do that? Like, it just seems so strange to be so, like, to want attention to the degree that you don't care how it is you attain it. Like, why try to hurt people so that people will pay attention to you? Like, I'll pay attention to you if you just communicate meaningfully in chat. That's, I don't know. But then again, I did pay attention to you over others, so. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'll be honest, dude. I'm just so tired by the time I'm streaming. I really am. I'm new to being in front of this many people as often as I am, and I think I'm just
You and I
fucking
were
gassed.
destined to be best friends like we are.
Hey, Lovesky, can you do me a favor and just stop, dude? When I say that Canute has literally done everything he ever could to support and uplift me, I mean it, man. Me having issue with, like, his fucking 6 fucking Nordic Spurgs is not the... Like, you're going after the wrong guy. Of course I'm going to stream the first session tomorrow, man. Like, you guys are... I hate even mentioning it, because, like, you guys just make everything the responsibility of the streamer when, like... Dude, there's no community to even hate me if there's no Canute. I mean, like, no one would care. He's done more for me as a friend than just about anyone, so... Don't go easy on Bean. He needs his diet on point. I love Bean. Guys, here's our big debacle. Okay? I love when you go off on Canute's chat. Well, it's fun. It's fun in bursts. I mean it. Like, the only time it's fatiguing is when it's 1 a.m. and I need to go live again because I haven't streamed all day and I need to do something. You know what I mean? Is there a reason you stream so late? Do you even sleep? Because it's the only time I can. I don't have an IRL set up, even though Canute's... We've set some stuff up, but, like... I need to get a backpack and everything. I just don't have anything to do. Like, I'm really trying to... I know a lot of people might not see it, but, like, I go to meetings all day. I talk with people all day. I'm sending emails. I'm actually trying to run a good gym. I'm trying to help us build for our next fights. Like, I really am, like, working in, like, a way that I can't stream. So I'm trying to straddle it all to the best of my ability. And I'm trying to be on other people's streams as well. When was my last bulk? 2020. 2021 I started cutting, and I haven't gone back up since. Yo, Office Drummer, I saw you on Cutie stream, man. You're great. Please do, man. Send me a DM. Follow me on Twitter or something, and just send me a message. I'll look for it. There's just a lot of shit I want to do, man. I try to stay as, like, open to people as I can, because I'm just super fatigued, man, all the time when it comes to... I've been when you're tired, man, things get to you that otherwise never would. You know what I mean? Who's Bean and how did he join the camp? Bean is an awesome, awesome Twitch streamer. He's a WoW player who I have absolutely adored interacting with on the internet over time. Wasting the most of your impact. Your tens are more likely to white Americans to die from gun homicide. Black Americans, 61% of all gun homicide victims, despite it making only. Yeah, that's valid. He's super funny. And someone who I just personally wanted to include because I know that I think that his talent is, talents are very lofty word for Twitch, but I think that he's just very funny and charismatic, and I think that he deserves more eyes than he has, and he was the perfect candidate. He's aware of the fact that he's fat, so it didn't feel weird to ask him to join the fat camp. He's very... Bean was Miz hookup, I think. Well, I mean, I don't know. We were in a call, and I said, what about Bean? And then Miz goes, yeah, what about Bean? We've talked about Bean before for this context, but it happened like... I mean, like... I like to think that we arrived at this together. But Bean's the man. He's super funny. He's incredibly... He's just like a very jovial dude who I think could do a lot with streaming beyond just what he does presently. Minecraft viewers can be toxic, but they're not the ones writing bad comments. They're toxic the same way as Erop's community. The ones that write bad messages and people coming in. It's an example in Discord DMs. Oh, man. Canute, dude, I mean it. Half the time, it's like Canute's check is toxic. None of it's worth even taking into account to a certain extent. Some people are just going to not like me because of how I articulate and how I'm not, like, jacked and I'm giving bodybuilding advice, quote unquote. And, like, some people question my credibility because of it. It's fine. There are just going to be people who are like, who the fuck's this dude? Because, like, you attract a very different kind of audience than I do. Where, despite our friendship and all the things we agree on, it's just back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, the people who want to watch you, the people who want to watch me, there's not perfect overlap. You know what I mean? The only thing I think we both have audiences on is when we want to throw up after top sets. You know what I mean? I think that's it. Like, and I think we're great together, but I think some of my community is going to say El Canute, some of your community is going to say El Wake, and we're going to say, fuck all of you. It's fine. I love streaming with a man. I agree, Canute. I've always maintained it. Wasn't it Russell's idea to invite Bean? He's always the brain behind every stream. Yeah, it's Russell. No. I mean it when I say I am sensitive to negative feedback. I know I am. I do not know how to handle it. I've gone a lot of my life trying to improve at what I do, and I don't like going into social contexts and being, like, objectively or, like, you know, observably not liked. I don't think any of us do. You know what I mean? Especially when they're things you just, like, can't avoid, right? Because, like, I'm not going to stop collaborating with my friends. So when I see it, I'm like, shit, what do I do? And it's always hitting me when I'm tired. Like, my ability to stomach and go through that shit when... I don't know if you ever noticed, it's like seldom would I ever stunlock, like, reading Emily's chat when I was training her in the mornings, right? Anytime this happens, like, I want you to just observe it. It's me after I've been on stream for, like, 12 hours trying to make good shit happen. When I'm, like, trying to be like, no, we should do it this way because I want to go home. And then I'm like, oh, fucking god damn it. Fucking what the fuck are you fucking idiots saying? You know what I mean? Oh, I never really look at YouTube comments or anything. I don't read my comments, dude. You should start shit-talking chat more. I like chat. I don't want to shit-talk them. It's literally I just get tired enough to where I'll read dumb shit. What happened? I cut content today. Do one stream Fat Camp on NMP in Himalaya comes back. The same would be boring. I agree, man. Now, for me, I know that I want to do a pre-Camp Canute with Nick through April if we don't do Camp Canute in April, personally. Where we get him able to, like, squat and, like, do stuff with his hamstrings so he can, like, really dominate Camp Canute. Like, just work on his mobility and, like, find his comfortable range of motion. I just really like hanging out with Nick. I think we stream well. I feel comfortable enough asking him to come on my stream. And I just think that'd be fun. But yeah, the reality is that I'm just more tired now than I've been historically on stream. Nick is the funniest streamer in Austin. I actually agree with you. Well, in a different way. I think him and Miz... I don't think him and Miz are like... They're very different, but they're both super funny. Same with S-Fan as well. I mean, like, there are so many funny people. That's what we're so lucky about. This is the way I'd put it. So, if... Okay, this is how I think of it, right? I only think in terms of basketball, okay? I'm going to explain in NBA terms, right? If Nick is like, what's a good way of putting it? Nick is like John Stockton. He's like, there's this... He's a real sneaky gym rat type. Fake stats. He doesn't have fake stats. You saw one post on fucking NBA Circle Jerk and was like, I knew they were all faked. All right, let's not do that. All right, let's go with present. All right. No, this is a good way of putting it. All right, let's go with the Lob City Clippers. Fucking Miz is Blake Griffin. No, because Miz doesn't play defense. I would say that Nick he's like CP3. You know, like he's always looking for an assist. Nick is always looking for the assist. He can play on any team and elevate it. It doesn't matter where you put him. He will find a way to get the ball in the right hands. You know what I mean? And he's always looking for how to elevate that I guess, like, how does he elevate the entire lineup? You know what I mean? Miz is like, he's more of like a, it's too fucking dick righty if I call him like Michael Jordan, but there's like this Kobe Bryant, I'm going to shoot 78 shots a game if it's what it takes. You know what I mean? Miz will just keep taking shots. He will never stop shooting. You know what I mean? Like, Miz wants the ball in his hand, and he wants to shoot. He wants the shot. No, because Melo doesn't... Miz is more efficient than Melo. So who am I? I'm Dennis Rodman, man. I'm there. I'm picking up the rebounds, and people make fun of my hair. I pick up the rebounds. I play defense. I do the nitty-gritty. And I love North Korea. No panties, dick hanging out. Why is that what you think of when you... How do I not know this about Dennis Rodman? What the fuck was that? What the fuck sentence is that, Canute? That's so out of pocket. What are you saying? What does that mean?
You and I were destined to be best friends like we are.
He was just in drag? Okay, that's true. Never mind. Basketball card with dick out when I went to elementary school. Wait, he had a basketball card with his dick out? Wait, what? I forget you used to love the NBA when you were a kid. You told me that when you were really young. Dick out NBA card. I'm actually searching this. Dennis Rodman, dick out. Wait, hold on. I think you're not. Wait. 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 I'm looking at the card you had, Canute. It's looking like there might be a little dick out. No, this is a thing, bro. Dennis Rodman's 1996 Upper Deck card appears to show part of his penis. This is an Easter egg post on... I can't tell if it's his penis because it's so pixelated, but it's something, man. That thing's halfway down his thigh, brother. I am not Dennis Rodman. I take that back. Jesus Christ. The fuck's going on here, man? He did date Madonna? Dude. Dennis Rodman was out there, man. Wait, what? Are there multiple cards of him having his dick out, bro? No, it's just one. Jesus Christ. But no, I don't have an NBA comparison. I don't have enough of an identity as a content creator yet, in my opinion. Most of the documentary they talked about him partying in Vegas and showing up to games like nothing. Oh, dude, just built different. Yeah, dude, I know people who've broken their dicks. It's a real thing. You can fracture that dick. It's all venous damage, but it's not good, man. Don't lie to us. Hassan ranked you in the top 10. Wait, what does that mean? What did Hassan rank me in? When did Hassan rank streamer dicks? Or are you just talking about... Oh, are you talking about the Fear and clip? How disappointed are you that Emily lied to you guys? 0%. I keep my expectations very low. Emily lied about... she just cheated on her diet the whole time. Which I don't... Of course. Look, here's the thing. Emily is a content machine. And if it's not going to be on stream, she's probably not going to be too bound to it. You know what I mean? You watch More Plates, More Dates? Dude, all right. You want my really... I think that More Plates, More Dates opened a can of worms on the internet that did way more harm than it did good. And I still respect Derek. I don't think he intended to. But I think that he really derailed fitness content for the next generation of creators in a way that I'm not a massive fan of. I think that we deify this concept. I think that the lowest rung of fitness content is steroid transparency content. I actually think it's the fucking worst. How do you join Fat Camp? Okay. Hold on. Before I move on from this, you are just marketing steroids to kids who are insecure enough to actually try them at an age where they have no need to in any universe. And then he started like exonerating like obviously juiced fucking teen content creators as being natty or nots by looking at their blood work and being like, nope, nothing to look at there because they had like fucking 120 nanogram per deciliter testosterone. And then he'd sign them to fucking Gorilla Mind or whatever the next week. They reached out to me to promote a product, actually. I kind of feel bad I ghosted them on that, but... His pre-workout is steroids? No. Because I don't hate Derek. I think that Greg Doucette is a total fucking... That dude is the definition of just a dangling leech to me. The real nail in the coffin to me was when he'd run Natty or Nots and then suggest that these guys, while they weren't probably on steroids, were on, like, fucking SARMs, and he conveniently sold SARMs at the same time. I really... Or Turkesterone. Maybe it's not a trend, but it could have been a Turkesterone? Maybe a Rad 40? Now that's not to say. It's just like, and then he's like, if you want to buy SARMs, and he like fucking, like, that dude was like busted. See, you know, he's such a cunt. I hate him. I agree with you on this one. Yeah. Like, Greg was nice at the start. Greg's best content was doing his like original free cooking series where he taught people how to eat high volume protein alternatives. I actually learned a lot from him then. And then he started leaning into the natty or not niche and grifting on this whole like, you know, everyone needs steroids to look good thing that I think was actually just devastating to young men. It didn't assuage body dysmorphia. It just gave people the tools to, you know, act upon the extreme nature of their dysmorphia when they're young and dumb and feel as if they have nothing that makes them valuable. I don't care if people are natty. My hot take is that if you care whether or not someone's natty, you have not paid attention to the realities of training and weightlifting. Do not listen to someone because they're natural, right? Like, I've never competed in bodybuilding. I'm very skinny. We have someone like Canute who's competed in bodybuilding, and he's very muscular. Do not listen to either of us based on that alone. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't listen to me because I, you know, haven't competed in bodybuilding and I look skinny. You should just listen to the people whose information seems most grounded that you can fact check through, you know, very, let's say, like, you know, secondary research, right? Do you think Greg gave juice to Cypher PK? No, Cypher PK's not that big. I mean, it doesn't mean he's not on, but there's nothing that says he's on gear to me at all, ever. That's why Jeff Nippert's content is great. He uses a lot of data to back up his points rather than just... Jeff just uploads too much. The only people whose content I actually really respect in fitness are bodybuilders who only make content about their bodybuilding. And dudes like and dudes like fuck, who am I thinking of? I also like Sam Sulek. I'm actually a huge fan of Sam Sulek. Why did Hassan stop juicing? There's no way Hassan ever once touched anabolics. I'd be so shocked if he did. If Hassan was pushing gear... I'm fatting in Round Rock, Austin, looking for fat camp motivation. Okay, I hear you. What we're probably gonna do is run a like we're gonna do like viewer submitted stuff in the future, so people can do that. So, like, if you have... Yeah, I love Renaissance periodization. Mike Israeltel's great. Who cares if a son juiced? You shouldn't care if anyone juiced. It's all stupid. Natty or not is the dumbest thing. If people have good advice, they have good advice. And when I eventually do steroids, I will tell you guys that I do. But then again, maybe I won't. I just don't want to enable it. Like, I think it's bad. I really do. I think transparency about steroids is dangerous in that people are dumb. And the people who find it, the people looking for information on anabolics are typically short-sighted and young enough to be going headfirst into something that they have not fully considered. Like, I just think that the people who find the looking for information is not that bad. No, dude, we've seen it. Like, the use amongst youth has gotten so much more widespread. And you can see it in all the young influencers trying to get going. Like, it's just not the same, man. How come you're considering it? Because I'm going on 30, and eventually I'm going to want some kind of boost to my natural testosterone production. Vitruvian physique? Yeah, I'm aware of him. A lot of teens taking SARMs. Yeah, dumb shit. You can stop aging by doing no-fap and eating oatmeal. You're dead on, Julia Kinsimp. You're gonna fucking kill it, dude. She's gonna recognize you for that. Well, dude, if you ever meet Julia, she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, dude, you have not... You've been retaining, haven't you?" I can tell it's a pheromone thing. No, fapping doesn't age you, dude. Do not send that to Julia. I wish I had more energy for you guys at night, man. It's brutal. I should probably go to bed, man. What time is it right now? We're pretty late. Would you just do TRT, or would you consider doing something stronger? The problem is that steroids age your face so significantly, I wouldn't really want to deal with that personally. So it's hard to say. Vanity versus vanity. Yeah, that's kind of my big thing. Who said Nandre? Is Nandre in chat? Heard someone just say Nandre to say Nandre. I love Nandre, either way. Yeah, look at Christian Guzman. I don't think Christian Guzman was taking steroids. He was never that big. I'd be shocked if he did. Does he look like shit now or something? The end of this channel? Wait, what? Did he stop? No longer posting on this one? Wait, what? Oh, no, he probably takes something.
That's a wrap on this YouTube channel. This is not clickbait, guys.
He just looks older. I don't know. I mean, like, you gotta know, I've been aware of this guy for a long time. I think he balded. He doesn't look old as fuck. Is he in his 30s? He looks like he's like maybe in his early 30s. How old is Christian Guzman? When did he get on? Wait, did he get on like transparently? Oh, he's 31?
It's literally been 11 plus years. I'll never forget March 2012.
You think this guy looks 50?
And 4 years or so ago, everything just started like...
He got on gear. Wait, did he like transparently, did he say he went on gear to chase his pro card? Hold on. My current stack? Oh, wow, he did. Huh. Steve Cook 6 months ago? Like, we were all shocked? What? That aging is not gear alone?
Something strange is happening to...
Let's see. Disclaimer, whatever.
Due to the steroids. For years, ever since he started on YouTube, up
See, he always
until
looked great here,
3
man.
years ago, he's always claimed natty, which I believe he was. Then a couple years ago, he started prepping for the show, and out of nowhere, he just blew up. His physique just started popping like crazy, and he also stopped claiming he was natty. Now, Guzman isn't a fake natty, by the way. He just doesn't talk openly about taking steroids.
I think that's the best thing to do. If I ever started taking steroids, I would just stop telling you guys that I don't. You know what I mean? That'd be it. I would never actually give information on it because I just don't think it's helpful. I
in
don't.
The same way that some other people do. And that's fair enough because he's not just trying to have it.
Yeah, he did get a different kind of grainy.
He's going for an unusual goal. He wants to turn pro as a physique competitor. He wants a pro card. And in order to do that within the bodybuilding world...
Man, that's brutal. Yeah, this is exactly why I'd never touch it. No one leaves better looking from steroids. Ever. It's brutal. This is why I hate Greg Doucette, though. Look at all this dumb shit. Honest conversation about my health.
I just said it's New Year's Eve like 4 times. It's Christmas Eve. Jesus
Canute, you're natty, man.
Christ. You have tags all over your shirt. What are you doing? What? Ads. How do you...
But like, I don't know, man. This is just like
So like,
he's just a big bloated dude here, man. Sam still looks like he's 40. Sam still looks pretty young. Some people look great on gear. It doesn't really matter.
I like to I weeks if they do put the joggers on.
Bro's got the Mizkif glasses on. What's he? Did Miz buy these as a meme to look like him?
All that kind of... This is Leia. Need a time, guys. You know, cutting this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he started holding a lot more water. Now, the people who talk a bunch about Sam, I find so annoying, man. Is Sam running crazy amount of roids? Probably not. I don't know. It's hard to tell, man. It doesn't matter. So I like Sam's content a lot. Dude just talks about the stuff he likes. I find it awesome. He does his car rants, goes and works out.
There.
This guy is the way he makes content for fitness is exactly how I'd do it. 100%.
Stinking Jim has a seated bike and a treadmill or whatever else. Whatever floats your boat. Personally, I think we all know what I like. The seated bike where the pedals are, you know, kind of way in front of you. But yeah, to the car again.
Look at this, man. Dude's just driving the whole time. There's hardly even training content here.
Oh,
it's just cardio.
Different clean one. Oh. Perfect.
Dude's gonna have a tough time, though. On structure. He could still probably go. The thing is that he's kind of like a new age Rich Piana to me. You know what I mean? Like, he's like a monster who's relatable, but doesn't necessarily... I don't know if he's ever going to be a great bodybuilder, but he's like fun to watch. Can you watch a whole video of his? I don't think I could. Not because it's bad, it's just, I don't know if I could.
I've never really done biceps before triceps. I'm sure I have a while ago, but not so much as of late. And by as of late, I mean like the last few years. But one thing I'll notice whenever I do the sort of superset style of arm day, where I do like a set or 2 sets of triceps and then 2 sets of biceps and go back and forth that way, instead of doing all triceps then all biceps, is when my biceps are really fucking pumped, like let's say I go back and forth like 3 times already.
I don't watch bodybuilding content. I'm really lucky in that I spent my entire mid-20s documenting the world's best bodybuilders, and I learned a lot from them. That's the majority of my bodybuilding education, is just documenting and training with and being very good friends with the world's best bodybuilders.
Hold it, back down, squeeze, hold it. That's a good set. But after doing one of those, which I do like, I'll switch over to just doing reps as quick as I worked. And if anything else is coming into play, or if anything else is fucking like feeling a bit off, then maybe just pick a new machine. But full stack, let's get.
Is something wrong with his face? No, it just looks like he has some like acne scarring. I mean, anabolics can just mess with your skin quality. You hold a lot more water because while you do have more testosterone, you also have more estrogen. You're just going to hold more water under your neck, etc. It's going to make your face more bloated. I'm telling you, man, it's like you're not going to be just like hotter on steroids. The only people who might feel that way are people who look like really young for their age, but you're just not. But Sam's great, man. I love his content. I think he's cool as fuck. But you see it happen, man. Everyone gets Mike O'Hearn. What about Mike O'Hearn? Not everyone aromatizes like that. But Mike O'Hearn, I'm willing to bet, gets like a lot of work done. You know what I mean? Dude's like 60.
Black. Always sleek.
7 days ago, 3.8K views.
But that being said, I am going to do the Epsom salt bath tonight, and I'm going to do it again tomorrow. My water has to stop today at 5 o'clock, and then after my 5 o'clock, I still have more cardio to do.
Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a while ago. But I mean, that's he was he just brought, and that before the point of the next couple of days, because you're removing water from your body, and that's the point of the next couple of days, is to remove as much.
So, what's happening there? You can see on the side here, right by his ears. Hold on. I'll show you guys. Give me a sec here.
Great thing about my power bodybuilding. Hey guys, welcome to the channel.
He just talks. You see this little fold here? That's from facelifts. That fold there. Well, yeah, I mean, like, dude's 60. He looks like he's fucking... Look, I don't blame the guy. When your entire career is based on being hot, you do a lot. There are a lot of different ways to do it, too. And he looks good. I mean, you can get really tasteful facelifts, man. Steroid bloat face on the right, that's what I look like. Yeah, this is what I'm always, like, getting this lean is always my goal, but I have a hard time maintaining water. I like having a sleek face.
Don't worry about it.
But I hold water weird all the time. Like, what are your thoughts on Botox? Look, man, I think that aging sucks. It's hard confronting mortality, and I don't have a value judgment on those who want to deny it or fight it. Do you think I can lose weight by just eating factor meals the whole week? Yeah, of course. Losing weight's just calories in, calories out, man. That's all it is. You can do it on McDonald's. See Sam posing next to Samson? Oh, I bet he looks like a fucking baby, man. He's got to look so small. Oh, damn it, chat. I don't want to end stream, man, but I really just don't have any energy, man. It sucks. Like, I don't want to look. I don't want to give you guys a bad stream, okay? So let's go see Bean. I love you guys, man. It's been too bad a stream. Anyways, I just wanted to go live to be like, look, I'm like been kind of ashamed, and now like I've just been getting so tired and like reactive to chat, and it's just a bummer. So I'm gonna try to fix that, man. We're gonna have a good stream tomorrow. Bean's offline. Oh shit. But I love you guys, man. We're gonna have a much better day tomorrow. Make sure we hit Grayson with those 3 dots, guys. That's our Grayson raid. We spam him with the 3 dots. I have to eat some food and get to bed, guys. But I love you all, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Be good. You're beautiful. I'll see you then, okay? Adios, team. I'll see you tomorrow.